Hello, I would like to get a Big Mac meal.
All right, y'all, we are live on this beautiful Monday morning. I do pray that everybody is blessed in Jesus' name. Even if you are not religious, may you be blessed. Guys, the Bitcoin price action right now is slow and steady. But I'll tell you what, things are about to get wild. Major shout out to everybody in the chat right now. First of all, a major shout out to Aaron G holding it down with the wrench. A major shout out to Crypto Coons also holding it down with the wrench. A major shout out to Crypto Face in the house, also holding it down with a wrench, but also Crypto Face, the OG, the creator of the Market Cipher Indicator, which I rock on my shirt every single day. My holographic Market Cipher shirt that you could see through part of the logo. Pretty cool. What a nice feature. Huge shout out to Dome Life in the chat. Shout out to Max Pi 2021. He says, we need more likes. He will not come. I'm here, guys. I have come to the party, to the stream. Shout out to Robert Leska Sawazaki. He says, all right, y'all. Shout out to the Dusty Hunt, the Walking Kitty. That's right, we're gonna short squeeze this thing. Shout out to Dome Life. He says, burgers, you big fat fatty. Man, I love burgers. Shout out to Sammy Ben Sadok. Shout out to Cool Luck. He says, yo, JC, what's going on? Shout out to Crypto Crank. Also holding it down with the wrench. Sid Sharma, what is going on? Terpene Hunter, what is going on? 6G, shout me out. And FGS, leave Carl the Robber out of it. I love Carl, man. I love Carl and Carl loves me. Can't wait to go to McDonald's in his Maserati. All right, shout out to my man, He needs a market Cipher vest for the gym, says Aaron G. Where can you get one? Man, you gotta hit up CryptoFace for the juicy merch. Apparently, there's some juicy merch coming out ASAP. CryptoFace, keep us up to date, man. Shout out to Brittany Gray. Bro, come on, what's your point? I ain't got no point, all right? Bitcoin's literally doing nothing. But we're live because look, as the title of the video says, 99% don't see this. Bitcoin, crypto, low volatility, in parentheses and parentheses. All right. Actually, guys, look, there's a lot of points that we're going to be talking about today because I do think we're about to get a massive move on Bitcoin. Whenever the volatility gets low like this, we can expect a massive move. All right. Shout out to the sponsors of this channel. First of all, huge shout out to Market Cipher, best indicator on TradingView, period. All right. Huge shout out to ByBit also. Link in the description if you want to trade on ByBit. All right, we got a whole bunch of cool sign-up bonuses. Also, if you don't want a KYC, we're trading on BLOFIN. Whole bunch of awesome sign-up bonuses. Today's the last day to get all these bonuses if you want to trade on BLOFIN. If you don't want to trade on BLOFIN, please disregard. All right. Also, guys, another KYC-free exchange is ZOOMEX. ZOOMEX, a great exchange, currently trading Bitcoin on ZOOMEX as well. And shout out to the Casper crew, by the way, still in the juicy long trade setup given in advance. And on ZOOMEX, you can get all these cool sign-up bonuses if you use my link. Also, trading on MEXC, best deal on fees, up to 1,500 altcoins with 0 spot fees, plus 0% limit order fees, 0.01% taker order fees on MEXC. These are currently the exchanges I am trading on. And last but not least, we have to give a major shout out to Apex. If you want to become a funded trader and you know how to trade but you don't have any capital, well, Apex is the official partner of Jason Casper. Link in the description, and you can get a whole bunch of cool stuff signing up here. And it's a great opportunity, especially if you don't have any capital. So let's get right into this Bitcoin price action. First of all, let's acknowledge the fact that the highest weekly candle close ever has happened back here at the price of, at least on the ByBit inverse perpetual USD pair, $71,401.50. This is very significant because ever since we made this weekly high close back in April, we have been unable to close above that level since. It's been very interesting here. But every single time we come to the level, we get a rejection, we get a rejection, we get a rejection. And last week, of course, we also have gotten a rejection. Now, people are understanding that when the volatility gets low, that's when people stop paying attention, but this is when the big moves happen. Now, there's a little bit of fear in the market right now for a few reasons. Number one, when we look at the daily time frame, objectively speaking right now, we just barely took out this high last week, right? And we do have a bearish divergence on the daily time frame. That's actually confirmed. And as we look at this here, we're starting to question, are we starting to form a head and a man bun on a bearish Gareth Salloway pattern? Now, if we take the picture of Gareth Salloway and we just superimpose onto the chart, we can see potentially, yeah, the man bun pattern is starting to unravel. All right. Now, the question we really need to ask ourselves here is, how much hair is in the bun? All right, let's go ahead and get a little pointer on the chart. Because the truth is, man buns can be very deceptive. They can be very, very deceptive. What do I mean by that? You see a guy with a man bun, you don't know how much hair is in the man bun. It might just be a little bit of hair because he wants to be hip and cool. It's the new thing to have a man bun. So he just grew it out a little bit so he could have one, period, right? It's not the amount of hair that counts, it's the man bun, period. It's like tattoos. It doesn't matter what tattoo you have, it just matters that you have one, because they're cool, right? You go to the tattoo shop, hey man, can you tat me up, give me a sleeve, what do you want? I don't care. I just want to have a tattoo, so when people see me, they're like, dang, that guy's tatted up, man. He must be so cool. And then I think, yeah, they think I'm cool. Same with a man bun. So we don't know how much hair is actually in the man bun. Could be a little, could be a lot. Now, here's something else that we need to understand. When we came up to this level, multiple times, we got the rejection, right? We got that rejection. But we have to also understand this. When we zoom out, we are still, in my opinion, not looking too bearish here. What do I mean? We're consolidating, forming an ascending triangle with most of the volume currently right now where we're at. So this is not necessarily bearish, guys. This is not necessarily bearish yet, because we're making higher lows, we're making a horizontal high, and we are trading right at this high volume node, just consolidation, right? Now, I also understand that people do have their concerns, because as we have come up to this key level, we have been rejected from our high school crush, the girl that we tried to ask out. We've been trying to ask her out literally 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and every single time she rejects us. This is an actual picture of me getting rejected by a girl. And as she is rejecting us, we are also seeing a very scary picture of Sam Bankman-Fried hanging there upside down on the chart with his man boobs getting lower over time, money flow getting low over time. But check this out, right? We've got this interesting picture here of Sam Bankman-Fried on the chart. And as we look at him, we are seeing his man breasts are getting lower. What does this all mean? Well, it means that our high school crush is not into dating us. She's into dating criminals like Sam Bankman-Fried down here. And we can clearly see the Sam Bankman-Fried upside down man boob pattern, also known as a bearish divergent printing, as we come up to this chart. So what does this all mean? What does this all mean? Well, as I often say, guys, it depends. It depends. Today is a very important day. Mondays for the past few weeks have been very, very important for Bitcoin. And I do believe that depending on what happens today will shape the rest of the week. This is what we saw last Monday. Last Monday, which happened right back over here, shaped the rest of the week. We got a bullish move on Monday. It led to a bullish rest of the week. Right now, we are coming back down to retest a very, very important level of support. And if we can hold this, right, we don't have to be an expert scientist in order to see that this is a very important support resistance flip, right? This was literally our support flipped into resistance, now flipped into support. So a holding of this level is potentially going to give us another big push to the upside. I also still believe, even after last week, that this level is likely to be taken at some point. I just don't see, it doesn't make sense to me, and of course I could be wrong, right? It just doesn't make sense that we would come up so high just to not take out these highs here, right? Bitcoin loves to wreck everybody. And that's what we did at the bottom of the range. We wrecked everybody, right? We formed this nice low right down here. Bam! We took out all the longs, wrecked them all, and then pumped the price in the direction they wanted anyway. And so I just feel like it's most likely that we do the same thing now for the shorts. Because when we look at this chart, all right, what do we know for certain? People have their stop losses above here. People have stop losses above here. And people have stop losses above here. What is that a recipe for? A short squeeze, right? A short squeeze. That's a recipe for a short squeeze. All right, got a lot of shorts coming in, and we've seen a lot of shorts coming in over the weekend as well too. So let's see what happens here. Now, here's what I am looking at. First of all, the weekly time frame on Market Cipher B still does have room to the upside. Our 5-day Market Cipher B still has room to the upside. I like the way the money flow looks. The 4-day Market Cipher B looks like it could top out soon, but again, we have 2 more days left here. That's going to give us basically Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and we have a lot of volatile stuff coming up. We got CPI, we got a lot of things that could inject, all right, injections, lots of injections of volatility into the market, right? That could definitely happen within the next few days. When we go to the daily time frame, look at the yellow oscillator on Market Cipher B. She looks like, potentially, depending on whether or not we hold this level, could give us that green dot just to give us that next push to the upside. Now, the reason why, please hear me out, I'm still feeling bullish here. And the reason why I'm still holding multiple long trades on Bitcoin right now is because, in my opinion, the higher term time frames are king. And the higher term time frames right now are still telling me more upside is possible. First of all, we do have this ascending triangle pattern that's forming here, but this ascending triangle pattern is forming on the heels of also what could very well be a bullish kind of upside down head and shoulders pattern, right? This is one opportunity. This is one scenario that I think we really need to be aware of here, right? We have a potential massive upside down head and shoulders forming on the heels of a local upside down head and shoulders that we already printed right here, right? Like, let's just kind of look. We had a little head and shoulders pattern. By the way, the target of this little head and shoulders pattern is actually a new high, right? It's actually a new high. So right off the bat, the target of the first head and shoulders is a new high. Then enter into the room, second potential head and shoulder. This has a pretty intense target above $80,000, right? So we've got these bullish patterns forming here on the chart. Now, the one last thing we need to be aware of, in my opinion, is going to be a scenario in which case I will look for a very juicy long trade. All right, juicy. And that's this. We have an ascending triangle. If we get a fake out to the downside of the triangle and literally wreck everybody who has their stop losses below these lows here, we are then going to come back down to a very important area of support. All right, this is around $64-ish thousand, the Fibonacci golden pocket. Now, the one thing we need to know about my high school crush who would always reject me, right? 6 Juanita was her name. Why is her name 6 Juanita? Because she is the embodiment of the 618 Fibonacci. And when she's above price, she acts as resistance, which means, yes, when we ask her on a date, she will reject us because she's in love with Sam Bankman-Fried. But here's the other thing about 6 Juanita. She won't date you, but she will still be your friend, right? You're in the friend zone, which means she will be there to offer you support when your heart is broken. And trust me, when Bitcoin comes back down to $64,000, our hearts are going to be broken because we had huge dreams of Lamborghinis and going to McDonald's with Carl from the moon and all this cool stuff, and all our dreams will be shattered, our hearts will be broken, no girlfriend, not even friends with Carl from the moon. Bam! Down into the pit of despair. But in the pit of despair, 6 Juanita is right there to say, Jason, Casper, don't worry, someday you will find love. Now look at this. The neckline of the old head and shoulders that we've already broken out of confluence now with our friend in the friend zone. And we need to not be embarrassed of the fact, all right, say it loud and proud, that even if that happens, that's still a pretty bullish head and shoulder pattern, right? Right? Or am I wrong? Am I wrong? All right, okay. This is why I'm still holding the long trades that we've been in now for quite some time, right? You can see that I am holding these long trades in hopes of higher targets, higher targets. All right. And this is why. This is the analysis and this is the reasoning as to why I'm holding these trades. All right. Holding these longs, hoping, praying, hoping actually that we do get this next big push to the upside. And as we speak, the 1 minute time frame is acting extremely bullish, okay? In fact, just since we started streaming, we've seen a massive 0.53% pump to the upside. I cannot even believe my eyes right now, okay? So this is kind of what we're dealing with Bitcoin. Now, there are bearish scenarios to be aware of, all right? The reality is, look, the reality is, I will admit that for the past, basically since the end of May, I have been more bullish than I should be, right? Since the end of May, I have been basically looking for higher new highs. We have yet to have that. It's been 20 days, all right? As we see things continue to develop on the chart, we have to recognize the fact that we do have these bearish divergences here. All right, this is not something to mess around with. There are reasons why I'm bullish, but there are reasons why I'm cautious. What does it mean that I'm cautious? It means I'm holding long trades. It means I've also opened up shorts to hedge against my long trades as we've come up to this key area of resistance. All right. Now, this is very important because we cannot be blind to some of these warning signs, right? We cannot be blind to them. And so I am understanding that although I am bullish and why I can give a bullish case, which I've just literally laid out my bullish case, why I'm still exposed to the market on the long side, all right, hundreds of thousands of dollars exposed on the long side, I recognize that yes, there is a chance that this resistance is going to be a legitimate resistance, okay? But I feel it in my bones, guys. I feel it in my bones that it just makes more sense to me that we go for this high again. And in the worst case scenario, we come down to test our 618 fib just to wreck all these guys. Because remember, we have the liquidity here. What does liquidity mean? It literally just means people have their stop losses here. Because the bears are like, you know what? This is a very bearish looking chart too. All right. The bears, this is a picture of a bear. They're like, look, if we're gonna pump, right? The bears, they're like, I'll stop being bearish if we come above these highs, right? So they're gonna get stopped out. And what happens when short trades get stopped out? Well, in the order book, it looks like a buy order, right? It looks like a buy order. And if somebody like a big player, like a whale, if they want to dump Bitcoin, it's easier for them to dump Bitcoin from higher prices because then there's going to be a lot of people who are selling, right? Basically. I'm sorry, if they want to short Bitcoin, they need buyers. And there's going to be a lot of people buying up here because a stop loss on a short order is a buy order, right? So there is that opportunity, but then to the downside, it's the same deal, right? If I was looking to buy Bitcoin, we'd need a lot of sellers, and everybody who has their stop losses below these lows, that will look like a sell in the order book if the stop hunts get hunted right into our key zone of support, right? So right now, those are really the two major areas I'd say we need to be aware of for Bitcoin, and where I'm personally looking for some major juicy trades, all right? So as we are trading sideways with low volatility, let's please be aware of our environment. One last thing, if we pull the fib from low to high, look at where we're bouncing from right now. The local Fibonacci golden pocket, bouncing right from the Fibonacci golden pocket right here, guys. Bouncing right from the Fibonacci golden pocket. All right, this is a one of the long zones that we actually had in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. Right from 68.4, taking out the lows that we were looking for last week. All right, so this is very interesting developments. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Bitcoin is getting a little bit of a move to the upside. Make sure to smash up the likes. Who we got in the chat? Huge shout out to Memory Man. God bless you, bro. Huge shout out to Philip. He says breakout alert. Huge shout out to Dusty Mountain Climber. Been in the hospital for a week. Back and see crypto waiting for me. I hope you're feeling better, Dusty Mountain Climber. Huge shout out to Aaron G in the chat. Huge shout out to Divine Hood in the chat. Jason, we do need to be aware that the inverse head and shoulders bottoming reversal patterns and the top of moves when they form is more probable to fake out to the upside than dump. That's true. Shout out to Divine Hood, one of the best traders I know. When his analysis is always on point with the channels and the pitchforks, and dude's a really good trader and a solid guy in general. Shout out to Raph, go crazy. All right, shout out to Crypto Crank. Let's check out ETH. Let's take a quick look at ETH and see what's going on with other assets here. All right, let's take a look at ETH here, man. So ETH also didn't take the high. Now, this is quite interesting. This is quite interesting for ETH right now. Let's do a little bit of analysis on the fly for ETH. Now, remember, the overall context here is that ETH has broken out of this major resistance. We've had this as a support going all the way back to the very beginning of 2021. We've then broken out, and we've come down for a retest here with a very bullish candle to the upside. Now, if we go look at the weekly time frame, look at this weekly candle here from 4 weeks ago. Absolutely insane, the end of May. But we have come to the top of the range, and we're finding a little bit of resistance. Now, the thing that makes ETH different than Bitcoin right now is that Bitcoin is trading right on that high volume node. ETH seems like she might be losing that high volume node. So what I'm personally looking at right now on ETH is something like this. if we're going to get more of a dump and a bounce, I'd say if Bitcoin's going to bounce from her golden pocket, ETH coming back down to this zone here could make for that nice bounce. Because what would that be? We've already had a change in market structure on the daily here, right? So this right here was a higher high in the daily. This is our last lower high on the daily. We made that higher high. We had some time to form a nice range down here. And so coming back down to basically fill all this single printedness to the value area low, to the support resistance flip, to retest the value area high, POC area of this mini range. This could be our next major area of support on ETH in this box, right around the $3,200 zone before we see another move to the upside. And also on ETH, just like the Bitcoin, this could give us that introverted head and shoulders pattern, right? Could give us that introverted head and shoulders pattern. So this is something to be aware of also on ETH. When I look at the weekly time frame on ETH, still some room for the upside. Let's go to our 4-day. The money flow looks really nice. I feel like we could get another little push. And the daily looks like it's starting to bottom out soon. So if we come down, especially, let's say we have a bearish beginning of the week, and then on Wednesday, let's see, after CPI, we get everything dumps like crazy. Be watching for this level here, because that would give us a really nice trigger wave on Market Cipher B as the money flow is curving to the upside like this. That could be nice. That could be nice. That could be nice. Now, let's assume a bearish scenario right now, okay? Because we need to play both sides of the candlestick here. We need to be aware of both scenarios. If you believe that this is the top, then what has happened now is basically, if we put on our 886 fib, ETH loves to get these deep retraces. This is major resistance, right where we're at right now, right? If you believe that this was the top, then this is your opportunity to get in the lower high and then take it back down lower, right? That's just the reality of the situation. I'm not telling anyone what to do, but you know, it's the reality of the situation. If this is the top, this is the lower high, right? And this Bart Simpson pattern is not going to stop at support, but the Bart Simpson could come to make a lower low. Right now, I'm hoping that the Bart Simpson pattern makes a higher low, and then we can finally go for the highs again. This is what I would prefer to happen. And again, the reason for me is because we have come so far. We're so close. It just seems strange that we wouldn't test those highs again. Of course, I could be wrong, guys, because I really don't know. But it makes the most sense to me that we go and test those highs again. At least test them again. At least test them again. Daily Open said no to the pump. All right, let's check out the Bitcoin Daily Open. All right, shout out to CoinDish. Shout out to Divine Hood and CoinDish having some friendly conversations in the chat. Shout out to FitGenius618. All right, let's check out the Daily Open. Bitcoin got to move up to Daily Open. Actually, Daily Open's below us now. The daily here. Yeah, so Daily Open, looks like we're reclaiming Daily Open on Bitcoin right now. Looks like we're reclaiming Daily Open on Bitcoin. Let's check out our Market Cipher B. Now, I do have to say this, guys. I was, this morning in the Casper crew, and I still have to say it, but it seems less likely now. But I was very interested in taking out these lows, the Saturday low here, because if we did, it would look very bullish. 12-minute money flow momentum waves coming higher, but this is our Daily Open right here. Let's go ahead and pull a little volume, see what we got going on. We're coming up to our resistance. A few areas to be aware of is honestly these highs here, but The truth is, guys, if we start to come up above this area, we could see a very fast move up to the golden pocket, which is going to be coming in. Let's see, where's our golden pocket coming in? Our golden pocket is coming in right at around 70,007, give or take. This is key right up here. Why is this key? Well, because if we put on our TPO chart, we see that on Friday, we had a pretty significant dump that happened very fast, right? This is a time profile right here, and you can see that on the way down, we left behind all these single prints on the time profile, meaning price spent very little time here. Also, price spent very little volume here, right? We have volume and time gaps that will be filled at the 618 around 70,700, right? So we do need to be aware that if we can come above, specifically this area right here, we will enter into those single prints and we could have a very fast squeeze up to this zone. All right, we could enter into the single prints and have a very fast squeeze up into that zone. Let's see. All right. Yeah, so let's watch and see what happens here, guys. Could be quite interesting. Maybe we get a nice little push. Aaron G says pump loading, baby. $100x buy now, says Bat Zorig. Shout out to Aaron G. Smash up the likes, guys. We got 1,000 people in the house. We've only got 200 likes. So let's go, baby. This swing trade I'm in, I'm hoping to hit $74,000 for my next take profit, baby. Let's go. Let's go. I like the 1 minute better. The 1 minute chart gets me more amped up than our 4 hour chart. The 4 hour chart gets me a little depressed. The 1 minute chart, baby. Here we go. All right. Pump loading, man. Pump loading. Here we go, baby. About to pump it up. All right. Let's see what's happening also on the order flow. Let's see what's happening on the order flow. This is a decrease of open interest. So this is actually showing us shorts are getting squeezed. Let's pop on over to XO. Yeah, short. Oh, we're pumping, baby. Shorts are getting squeezed. Yeah. Yeah, let's check it out. All right. Yo, we're pumping. The shorts are getting squeezed. About to go make a sandwich. Give me some extra cheese. Yeah, to the order flow chart. Decrease of OI like a purple work of art. Then the shorts, they're about to get wrecked. Pop onto the chart. What she gonna do next? Bitcoin pumping like, yo, what the heck? First we dump down, then we're going with the speck of dust. And I must take a long trade or get left in the dust. Cause the bears, they about to get wrecked. Only bulls in the house, let me put you in check. Yeah, cause we got the candles purple, then they turning blue. Bitcoin price about to show me what she do when we're walking on the treadmill in our fresh new shoes. Don't give me this purple candle, you know what to do. Bitcoin flying away. Got a man bun like Gareth Salloway. Every day when we're taking all the trades, making profits and it comes in the spades. Yeah, we got a short squeeze, extra cheese, Bitcoin pumping, baby please, when we're asking out 6-1 eater on a date to a pizza place, we can hang out late. She said, Jason, you know that I'm gluten free and I'm a vegan too, so get away from me. But guess what? I'm still in the friend zone, so I will still be able to take her home and she'll give me some support. Oh, all right. Let's see what happens with this pump, all right? All right. Shout out to Ivan on Tech. He always says to buy the all-time high. Hey man, look, Ivan on Tech is a high time frame trader. I like Ivan on Tech, but he's always he's always spot on his high time frame analysis. All right, dude's not a day trader. All right, doesn't even claim to be a day trader or anything like that. But he does tell you to sign up to ByBit for a what does he call it? A juicy bonus. All right. But you know, your boy Jason Gasper has some juicy bonuses too if you want to sign up with my stuff. All right. Okay, so look, we're getting a short squeeze, guys. Let's rein it in. Let's go back to the charts. First of all, we have to understand this move to the upside is a squeeze, man. And honestly, those shorts deserve it. All right. Those shorts do deserve it, man. But let's rein it back in here. Look, we're at value area high of the range, guys. This on a decrease of open interest. Weak move up, that means it's not actually real money pushing the price up. This is first area that we need to be aware of. So right now, the areas we need to be aware of is this one here. More specifically, I'd say just stop hunting everyone from up here, right? But then if we can reclaim these guys, this short squeeze could turn into something massive, and we will pump up to around 70,600. The only other place we need to be aware of before 70,600 is going to be the naked weekly VWAP close that comes in right around here. All right, this is our naked weekly VWAP close. Our naked weekly VWAP close. All right, the NWVC, the NWVWC, right? It's also a support resistance flip at the NWVWZ. Are we gonna squeeze? We're about to get that squeeze. Yo, here we go. We're about to squeeze to the NWVWC. That's right. Once we get above the VAH, Bitcoin gonna pump bears right in your face. Yeah, hope you weren't getting to be a bear, cause the price action's gonna give you a scare. Once we come above the stop hunts, Bitcoin's gonna go, she's gonna pump what? Yeah, we're claiming value area high. Bitcoin pumping straight up into the sky. Got the blue candles, they about to fly, baby. Outside, up into the sky, yeah. Got the beat a little bit quiet, but we're starting to build up. Can you quiet? Don't even know what I am saying. Just a white guy rapping in the trades they are paying. Here we go. Now the beat drops again. Bitcoin hanging out with all her good friends as we're pumping up. About to get a nice squeeze to the NWV, WC, WG, baby, yeah. To the naked V whack. Bitcoin closing and it smacks you right back. About to go through the next resistance. Bitcoin gonna pump, then she'll go the distance, huh? On the treadmill, walking with my shoes. Candles turning blue. You know what to do. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Honestly, I mean, the thing that's the most bullish about this chart on the 30-minute, I'd say, is the bullish divergence that we did make into value area low right here. We did have a little baby div here. All right. We did have some of the some of the uneven butt cheeks. All right, let's go down a little bit to the lower time frames. Let's go to our 12-minute. All right, it is undeniable that we did have a little bit of cheekage. All right, whoa, Bitcoin pumping, baby. Oh my goodness, here we go. We just took those highs. We just took the highs, baby. Now we're starting to pump, all right? Now look, we hold above this high, we're going straight to the NWVWC. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Gotta put the treadmill up faster. Too much. It's too much energy. Here we go. We're pumping, baby. Yeah. Yeah, to the NWVWC. Here we go. Man, this is crazy. All right, yeah, we're all right. Let's see. We got to get the pump song going. Hang on. We got to get the pump song right now. I'm feeling the pump song. All right, the NWVWVWC. All right, hang on. Where is the pump song? YouTube has gotten rid of all the stuff. I don't even know how to use YouTube anymore, guys. I literally don't know how to use YouTube anymore. I don't know how to use YouTube anymore. All right, this is sad. I don't know how to find the pump song anymore, guys, because I don't know how to use YouTube. All right, here we go. All right. All right. All right, we got the pump song. All right, this is the pump song, guaranteed to pump the Bitcoin price every single time. Sometimes it has a delayed effect, but most of the time it works. All right. Now, here's the thing. If we start to lose these highs, guys, all right, the song won't work, but we're gonna go right to the NWVWVWC. Here we go, baby. Let's pump! Yeah! Here we go! Here we go! Come on! Yeah! All right, we gonna dump? No, we're gonna pump. Let's do it. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby. Let's go. We're gonna dump. We're gonna dump. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby. Let's go. Alright, we're retesting that level. Come on, Bitcoin. We gotta hold it. We gotta hold that level. Alright, it's not looking great. Oh no! We might have to abandon the whole operation. We might have to abandon the whole operation. What happened to the NWVWVWC? We're gonna dump! No, we're gonna pump! We're gonna pump! No, we're gonna dump! We're gonna pump! No, we're dumping! Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go! We're gonna dump! No, we're gonna pump! We're gonna dump! No, we're gonna pump! We're gonna dump! No, we're gonna pump! Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go! Alright, looks like we need to abandon the operation. This is the candle of decision! Come on, let's plunge the Bitcoin up, baby! Oh, this plunger smells like crap. I've only used it twice, but it was obviously not the best time to use it. We gotta plunge the coin back up to the top, baby, to 100K. We're coming back to retest. Let's see what happens here. Come on, Bitcoin. Don't do this to me now when we're live on the internet. You're gonna make me make a fool out of myself, Bitcoin! Bitcoin's gonna make a fool out of me! Come on, 5-second time frame. Give us the pump! Here we go! We're gonna dump, now we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, now we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, now we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. We're gonna dump, now we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, now we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, now we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. We're pumping Bitcoin, baby. Yeah, we're pumping Bitcoin, baby. Yeah, we're pumping Bitcoin. Yeah, we're pumping Bitcoin, baby. Yeah, we're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. Yeah, we're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump right now. All right, sometimes it has a delayed effect. But look, here's the thing, guys. We need to abandon this operation right now. Because the truth is, we're getting a CDW. All right. The truth is, guys, it looks like we're getting a CDW. Let's pull up our 12-minute time frame here. I don't know. I actually don't know. It doesn't look so bearish to me. I think we can get up to the NWVWVWC. Come on, Bitcoin, to the NWVWVWC. Hang on. Let's lower our music back and get our microphone back on. Okay. So here's the thing. The 12-minute does not look bearish to me. Besides, the only bearish thing here is the money flow looks bearish. All right, it's bearish. I want to see a short squeeze here, but the reality is, guys, look at this. We got the momentum waves coming down. We got this coming down. All right, this is key resistance here. Looks like we're unable to close the candle above the level. Dang it, Bitcoin. Dang it. All right. All that hype for nothing. We're back in the range, guys. All right, so now, look, we're back in the range. Now we could say we could shoot for the range lows. All right, now we can shoot for the range lows if we're going to come back down. Dang it, Bitcoin, come on. I was hoping for a massive squeeze. Let's check out the order flow chart. Yeah, so we had a short squeeze, decrease of OI, longs took profit, shorts wrecked, took the liquidity, and now I was really hoping for that extra squeeze up the NWVWVWC, baby. All right, shout out to Divine Hood. He gave the short level to the exact dollar. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. All right. Whew. All right. Well, look, we got a little bit of pump from it. Or we got a little bit of pump from it. We can't be upset. We got a little bit of pump. A little bit of pump and circumstance. So we basically rejected from 70K to the dollar. That 70K, she's a tough cookie. That 70K is a tough cookie. Would you look at this? 70K to the dollar. All right. 70K to the dollar. Okay, now we zoom out. We get a little bit of our clarity back. A little clarity back here. The truth is, guys, if we're going to hold above 69,859, I'd say that we actually can hit the NWPWDWC, which is going to be coming in right around here. Hang on, let's remove our magnet tool. I'm still not convinced that I still think we might be able to see a move up to the NPWOC. NWPWCWD. Alright. Now this short trade, I was in a freshie on Friday. This was a fresh short trade on Friday. It was right at my entry here. Because this was, what happened here was the make it or break it zone. And we broke it, but now we're at another make it or break it zone. So let's just see how this thing ranges out. Again, higher term time frame analysis is still the exact same as it was at the beginning of the stream. All right, shout out to everybody in the chat. Looks like we only had 400 likes, 1,000 viewers. All right, what's the indicator with the blue dots and red dots? Market Cipher B, link in the description. What happened to the Binance chart? Let's check out the Binance chart. All right, let's check out the Binance chart here. Come on, Bitcoin. Come on, Bitcoin. Something happened to the Binance chart. I don't see anything. Let's try, I don't see anything that happened to the Binance chart, to be honest with you. Shout out to the shout outs and shout out to Splash Bar Films. Bitcoin will go to 72K. That's what I want, Abdul Wasik. I want Bitcoin to go to 72,000. All right, so it looks like, look, the NWPWBWCW is still on the radar. Come on, Bitcoin. We got a 5-minute red dot, but forget about red dots. Let's go to our 5-second. See how she played out there. The 5-second didn't even give us a top signal there, to be honest with you. Let's check out our 12-minute again. This 12-minute could be, it does look bearish, I'm not gonna lie to you. It looks bearish, but it's unclear because we had bullish divs down here, and this right now could be the beginning of another money flow wave to the upside, right? So there's two ways to look at this. Either the money flow is not gonna cross the zero line and it will be coming down like this, but the bullish way to look at this is the money flow has bottomed out, culminating with this wick right into the value area low, and now we're going to get the pump, the NWPWDWCW, which is right up here at $70,400. The naked VWAP close confluence with the support resistance flip, and honestly, I'd say we could come up even higher to the golden pocket, to the Geldon Poquite, the Geldon Poquite. My mouse is huge. Yeah, I've been training the mouse in the gym. All right, is 72K the target for my long? No. That's where I'm potentially going to be looking for a short, but 74K is a real target for my long one, right? I'm going for those highs, baby. All right, someone says check the 4-hour and up. 4-hour looks to me like she wants to take a pee, which means she wants to pump. All right? Yeah, let's go, baby. Let's go. But yeah, we've got some resistances. It's a Monday. Let's see. All right? Come on, Bitcoin. Come on. Come on. All right. Well, shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. We got 1,100 people, only 500 likes. Guys, unfortunately, I'm going to have to head out, all right? I got a lot of stuff to do today, but may God bless you all in Jesus' name, even if you're not religious. I do pray you and your family are very, very blessed. I'm holding out for the NWPWOWCW, and I'll be back on Wednesday, and hopefully we'll get some massive volatility on that day. In the meantime, make sure to like, subscribe, click the bell, and I'll see everybody next time. Peace!